Once again, we are back on Soch TTalk Train of Thought with a series of an episode with an Iron Lady of India, Geeta Poduval. We have seen an interesting journey right from childhood to her first job and then in public sector. The way she had faced the challenges by being a woman at the corporate place and also in sexual harassment, which is what she's strong and she navigated and she's fighting her own battle. Ma'am, now from there onwards, in spite of all those challenges which are there, like you have been nominated for the audit for UN World Food Program. That's an executive in the Western African countries in Senegal and Niger. Can you please share some experience of yours with our target audience?
Yes, of course. It was one of the best experience I have ever had because it was my first international trip. I've never gone abroad till then. First let me take you through the process. You need to be an outstanding officer continuously at least for 3 years in order to be considered for this. I had an outstanding confidential report for 3 years continuously, and that's the reason why I was nominated for it. I still remember the day when I was checking my Gmail and there was this mail from our superiors in New Delhi saying that you are nominated for UN audit of World Food Program in Western Africa. I was stumped because that was it felt like it was a blessing of all the struggles that I have gone through in the past. It was a recognition of silently fighting everything in life, be it in personal life, be it in professional life. It was a culmination of all the struggles that I had gone through, and we had to go through a training in ICSA, New Delhi, and I was a part of. I was the junior most in the team. It was a team of 3 officers. There were 2 very senior officers with me, and I was the junior most officer, like a baby in the group.
Correct.
Now I remember my team members, both were males, and I remember my team members, they were one of the best team members I ever had, and I remember my team members saying that when they first saw that it's a female who is going to be accompanying them, a female officer, that too of age, my age was around more than 30 at that time, so they felt, you will have to take care of a female when you are going outside for audit, international audit, isko sambhalna padega kind of thing. Okay. And very interestingly, when I was flying from Mumbai to Delhi for the training, and then from there we had to go to Western Africa, a CEO, Mr. Harish Mittal of Mittal Group of Industries, happened to be in the same flight that I was flying from Mumbai to Delhi. And it was also very interesting because he did not get a business class ticket. He was flying in economy class, and he came and stood by me saying, "You're sitting in my seat." I said, "No, this is my seat. Show me your." I did not know who it is. "Show me your boarding pass." He showed me his boarding pass, and I said that this is not your seat, that is your seat. So he sat down. He was very. He asked me, "Where am I going?" I told him I'm going to UN audit, and he was very fascinated by the fact that I am a classical dancer, and I also was going for international audit, and this is my first audit. So he said that since you have a stopover in Dubai for a few hours, do let me know in case you need to go around. I can organize it. I said my superiors are there; they'll take care of it. And so when we got into the flight where we reached Dubai, my superior said that no, they have not done anything, and I let Mr. Mittal know about it, and he sent his manager and his car, and my bosses were stumped. They said that here we were thinking we have to take care of her, and now she's taking care of us. Okay. So we went through Dubai, and then we went to Senegal. In Senegal also, I am a person who is a beautiful combination of extrovert and introvert both. I like to be by myself, but at the same time I like to communicate well. So wherever we went, Senegal, Niger, I interacted with those people very well, and we could get all the support. We did one of the best audits as certified by the CAG office, that our report was one of the best. So everywhere we went, be it in the airport, wherever we went, We had beautiful cooperation from everyone, and I could see a very different work culture also over there. It was not passing the buck over there. I mean, look, even in a very poor country like Niger, if one person is not available in the seat, another person will do his work. It is not that "Arey wo aaya nahi hai, so it will happen tomorrow." Not like how it happened. I was so stumped. Can you believe? Though Niger is from the list of poorest countries, Niger figures almost last say second. I did not want to come away from there and come to India. I felt that kitna acha hai. I mean, so nice here. Though there were a lot of kidnappings happening over there and all. So the Indian audit system was so well organized, such a beautiful structure that they themselves said that Indians audit style is one of the best because we have documentation for everything.
Correct.
There is evidence for every single word we point out. We do not just say that okay, this is a system that is wrong with you. It's supported by key documents. That is how it is called in government audit.
Correct.
So we were very appreciated for it. That was one of the best experiences. And while coming back from UN
audit, how long you were there in
we were for 45 days total.
45 days over
yes.
Okay.
So when we were returning from there, there is this tradition in the government audit department that the team head and everyone gives a speech, a thanksgiving speech to each other for the support. So in their speech, both the officers said that we confessed that when we came to know there is a woman officer who is going to be there with us, we were so kind of irritated that oh God, we will have to take care of her. But Geeta has been, in fact, Geeta took care of us throughout the entire thing, and we are so happy that she was there. In fact, when we came back, everyone was saying that we wish she came with us.
Correct.
This is because of my principle that if you're doing something, give your 100%.
Give 100%. It's an excellent insight to what we are getting from Geeta Poduval. Whatever you do in 100%. She started in the year 1992 as an clerk. Now from clerk going to the international level, having that kind of an rich experience. That's what, and challenges are there, the problems are there, the issues are there. But I think if you just think about the issue, then I think it's very difficult for one to navigate. And it's very interesting insights to what we are getting for TTalk audience. Ma'am, in fact, after coming, being there for 45 days, and once you are back in India, so some of your experience, you have conducted some audit for atomic energy and for SIDAC
Yes.
So how was that experience? Can you share with our target audience?
Department of Atomic Energy has a very beautiful structure. It's one of the premier organizations of our country since it's dealing with nuclear power. I have worked in almost every single department of Atomic Energy, like the Secretariat in Gateway of India. Then I've worked inside Baba Atomic Research Center, BARC. I still remember an incident inside BARC. We have this concept called performance audit. So when we audit the projects of Baba Atomic Research Center, say for Department of Atomic Energy, we start from the stage that why did you conceive this project? What is the reason that you have conceived? We start from the basic concept that what is the reason why you thought about this project, the conception stage, till the final execution and the follow-up. We do everything. So when we asked, I remember an experience as an audit officer when I used to go and ask questions to the scientists. The first thing they used to say is that, what do you know about science? This is the challenge that that I had faced in BRC, that what do you know by science? Who are you to question me? And the only answer I used to give is that I belong to Indian Audit and Accounts Department, and all the audit reports are placed in the Parliament, and that is for the lay person. So I represent the lay person who is paying taxes, and it is my duty to ensure that the taxes do not go waste. So you have to explain what you are doing in a layman's language, not in a technical language. So that you treat like you're talking to a lay person, you have to explain to me. Now that is something that he was very impressed by. He was he was one of the very senior scientists in BRC. He was very impressed, and he went all out to explain the entire project. And at that time the Pokhran thing was also going on at that time. And after that it was smooth sailing. But every stage, whenever you're auditing science, the first thing people say is that, what do you know about science? You don't need to know science in order to audit science. this was the experience as far as Department of Atomic Energy is concerned. As far as CDAC is concerned, I still remember I had objected a very important project which was approved by the head. It was Raja at that time. He had approved it, and it was not with the concurrence of the rest of the committee members, and I had objected to it. I still remember them literally following me till Gujarat, where my next audit was happening, that please leave this, please leave the objection, please leave that. So we get a lot of pressure like this as auditors, that chhod do, aap usko tick kar do. Same thing I faced in Kolkata, that you leave this objection, you just tick it. Who is going to question you? Nobody will know if you tick it. But it is a question of integrity. So as a government auditor, I am responsible for the people of the country. So my integrity cannot be compromised, because I take an oath when I join the government department that my integrity will be, I will maintain the integrity of the department. So the experience everywhere is that those who do wrong try to first it's a strategy. Pehle patana, and if it doesn't happen, they threaten you, and they try to create a fear inside you that if you don't do it, this will happen.
Was there any that kind of a threat?
Yes, I still remember that. For sure. When I was in Bhavnagar, I was auditing one of the projects, one of the organizations. I don't want to name that. I was auditing there, and it was a purchase audit, and I still remember that there was this blacklisted firm. The firm was already in the blacklist. So when a firm is put into a blacklist, no purchase orders are supposed to be placed on that firm. But I saw that there was a series of purchase orders which was being placed on that firm. When I questioned that, and I asked for the relevant purchase file, till the last day of audit, they did not give me that file, saying that mil nahi raha hai, we are not able to find it, I said that you have time till so and so time, and I will not leave this organization till you give me the file. They threatened me, and they said a lot of things that if you do this, you will not go back home safely, etc., etc. Same thing happened in Kolkata also, that they literally threatened me that you are all alone in Kolkata, and पीछे से एक गाड़ी आके आपको ठोक देगी तो किसी को पता नहीं चलेगा. So this is the kind of threat that I have received. But I used to tell my head of the department that these are the kind of threats I'm getting, and she was worried about me. But the only thing I said that this barking dogs seldom bite. They are only trying to create a fear inside you. So I'm actually privileged to have worked in such a prestigious organization of the country without fear and without favor.
Oh, that's what this TTalk channel is all about, bringing this kind of an insights and this story of a bold lady and iron lady of an India, Geeta Poduval. She had been working with an public sector unit, and I'm sure like with keeping her integrity intact and giving her 100%, not compromising on the work, and did her audit 100%. Right from being a clerk, she had been to the international level as an auditor and also part of an Baba Atomic Research Center. But it's an interesting turnover of a career. After 22 years working with a public sector, you took a voluntary retirement. And now it's very interesting. We are going to catch up for further insight from an iron lady of an India, Geeta Poduval, that why she took a voluntary retirement after working for 22 years in a public sector, also like getting a major exposure right from being clerk to the international level and doing the audit of a larger organization. Many a times we tend to be at the comfort level. We don't come out from a comfort zone. It's 9 to 5 job. The career is taken care of. But it's something different in case of an iron lady of India, Geeta Poduval. So stay tuned to www.ttalk.net for our next episode to catch up with Geeta Poduval. Till then, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for being part of this. Thank you very much.